Hello, my name is Ashley. Today I'm going to show you how the bee starts to make little beehive. I'm going to show you how to do it. Alright, we're going to start. Now we're going to start. So now you see over here that I just did regular seeds. Now we're going to start to do the little beehives when the bee starts. Alright, now over here, like I always say, we have to always count to make sure that each motifs, it will come the same place, the same size, or the design to be, just like I always showed you over here. Like when you do this design, you want to be the spaced out evenly. Okay, now this is what we're going to do. First, we're going to take, you can do maybe 5 or 6, 7 seeds, whatever. Like I always say, those I call them seeds, the little ones. Or anytime I go to the next, I will say, I'm going to go now to the next seeds. That's what I will say it. So now first we have to do a little bit bigger stitch than the regular ones. Just like a little bridge jumping up. So this is going to be beginning of the first beehive. Alright, we're going to do this and then we're going to count about 7, maybe 6 or 7. We have to calculate to make sure we can do even here, every 7 seeds later. So this is 2 seeds and this is 3. Try to make always even. And you, if anybody didn't see this Armenian needle lace, you put in the seeds your needle, the thread always stays on, and the back part it goes under. So if anybody never seen it, they can go on a playlist and they can see so many designs. So now there is 4 and this is 5. And between this, I'm going to show you if you need to add extra or to minus it any seeds. Okay, so now we have one here, the big petals, the big bridge for the beehive. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's make it 7 seeds. Here is the 7. Now we're going to go to the next. If I jump here, it will be way too big. So I'm going to go next to it here. I'm going to go next to it, but I'm not going to do just like this. So when I'm going to pull my thread, I'm going to go to the sides, the end, like this. So it will be bigger seeds, just like here. There is 1 here, then 7 little seeds, and then 1 here. Now, I'm going to do again 7 seeds. Now, I want to show you here that this is pretty close to this. So what I do here, I'll go in the same place. I'll just pull it up. And I'll go sideways a little bit. So I'll give a space. Otherwise, it will be too close to the other. So that's 1. That's 2. This is 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me turn my needle. And 7. Now, from here, it will be very close. I have to jump here to make the same petal. So what it is you have to a little bit calculate. If it's closer, you go further. If it's too far, you go next to it, but you pull the thread towards to the right. Sometimes we go to the left, sometimes we go to the right. So it depends that how do you see and how it falls to in its right place. So now we have 1, 2, 3. Let's see if it's going to come here another 4. Here is 5. And then we might do pop 1 here, and I think it will be good. Now, while we did 7 seeds and then the bridge, we have to count over here to see more or less if it will be the same. Still, we're a little bit far, we can go just do the seeds. There's 1, this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Before I go 7, because I'm pretty much close here, let me count. So if this is 6, let's say I took another one, it's 7. And then I have to jump, I have to skip 1 and jump to the other. So I have to count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to jump here, or might be here, but I'm going to jump here, let's say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It looks like there will be 4 more seeds left. So what do I do then? I'm going to try to keep it 6 seeds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So because it has to be balanced, if I leave here 1, sometimes you don't have to jump. You try here, but you try to make it bigger the way I showed you over here without jumping. See, over here we didn't jump the seeds, but here we did. Now we have 6 here. If I do 7, like I said, at the end, it's going to leave me only 4 seeds. So while it's going to leave me 4 seeds, so I have to calculate, make sure that I will make the measurement even and balance. So now instead of me jumping, I'm going to do just 1 here, but push my thread to the right, but I made already like a bridge. So here it is. Now I'm going to do again. Let's see if we can do 6 or we can do 7. There's 1. There is 2. All right, let's put new thread then. All right, now to start, in case nobody know again, your thread, it goes in the back, and you go to the last seeds. You keep the thread up, you'll twist it, and you'll go under, and you take it from the loop, and here we go. So, all right, now we have 1 seed, and what you do, if you want, you can secure it, which it will be a good idea. Here is 2. Sometimes my hands is moving. I hope you can see it. 3, 4. Sometimes again I want to count just to make sure. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can jump here, make it only 5 and jump, let's say, or maybe I go 6 and then jump here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it will be good. 7, and I think we'll do very good over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like I said, we have to count to make sure that, all right, to be equal, even furtherness for those seeds, for the bridges, let's say, for the beehives starter. All right, now again, that's 1. This is 2. This is 3. This is 4, 5, 6, and let's see, if I do this here 7, 6, if I do, I can keep this. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what I do, I will just put 1 here. So we have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 7th one, I'm going to go next to it, and I'm going to make it a bigger seeds, a bridge for the beehive. There you go. And now here left for me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It looks like it fell in its right place. So let's do this. 1. This is 2. This is 3. 4. 5, and here is the 6th. There you go. Now I want to put this here. I want to show you. Let me cut this extra thread here so we can see it clean. Let's make it a little shorter. This one is already secure. We can cut it much shorter. You can cut later on as short as you want once it secures and it's the right place. All right. Here now I want to show you. There's one here, one here, one here, one here, one here. So what I did, I tried to make it 5 or 6 or 7 just to make the right furtherness more or less, so it will look perfect. Now the first round that you counted, you do not need to count anymore. Like, where do I put the seeds? Now automatically you'll have it ready. You're gonna start to work. So now while we're gonna go here, now we're gonna start to this part here. What we do is we're gonna make blind just like this, and we're gonna add 3 little seeds. That's 1. In the middle one, always try to make it a little bit bigger because you're gonna need this. But the sides you don't have to, but you still have to make small, but make a little bit like obvious so we can see the stitches, the seeds. We don't make it like very blind, so you want to see 3 little seeds on the bridge. Now next to it, what we do, we're going to blind this, and we're going to go jump to the next seeds. There's 1. Now I don't have to count. I can just do automatically. I'm just counting so you will know. This is true. This is 2. And one thing I have, like I said to you, sometimes we're gonna need to add, and sometimes we're gonna need to minus it. So because the needle lace, it's gonna grow bigger and bigger. Okay, I'm gonna show you here. See, like for example, if I do now next to it, which I pulled my thread to the left, it could be in the middle and I could continue. But I want to show you in case if your needle lace is too far from the other stitch, other seeds, I don't want you to make it as big as the ones that we did. So what you have to do, you'll go in the same seeds and you add 1 more. Then do not be afraid it's going to look bigger or smaller. No, it's just going to grow. So this way it can stay flat. Because if it gets too tight by pulling and trying to make the same stitch, it's going to start to look like a cup. So when you watch those Armenian needle laces, there is always little techniques that I am teaching you, because it's not that special thing I have to teach special, but while I'm working, that's when it comes, and that's where I need to tell you. So now you see here, now we're going to go to the next, to the bridge, to the beehive. I'm going to make you blind that. What you do, you put your needle and you throw your thread over. That's what I did. Now we have to do, which we call blind. I told so many times. So now we're going to do 3 little baby seeds. The middle one, always make sure you make it obvious, because we're going to go over here in the middle later on. Now we're going to make blind, and we're going to just do regular seeds. That's 2. I have to make a little smaller. It's a little bit big. There you go. That's 3, 4. I have on my channel, when you put the Become Inspired, you click on videos on a playlist actually, and you will see plenty needle laces. Any design that you like to do, you'll find over there. But when you click on video, you will see all my art and cooking and crafting. There is such a beautiful stuff. There is sewing, there is painting, and I want to thank to all of you to following me. I do appreciate, and whoever is subscribing to me. And I want to thank special to Tracy Couch that she's supporting my channel too. Very nice. I do appreciate her, and I appreciate to all of you, of course, but special thanks to her that on a Zoom I see her and I explain her. I work with her a little bit. And one more thing too, I want to say that when you are checking my video, if you like to hear my videos, if I have anything new, you can put your bell on, so anytime I have something new, it will give you a notice. Okay, now this is 1, this is 2. So when you put your bell on, you can get my notice when I have anything new I'm doing. I'm a little bit crazy. I love art crafts. I love needle laces, sewing, knitting, cooking, baking. So I enjoy to do this, and I think everybody should enjoy it, to do some kind of a good hobby besides their work, so it takes your stress away. All right, now we reach to the end, and I want to say one thing too. Anytime that you see, for example, now this is fine. In case if you start to see getting like a cup, just very gently hold the needle lace wherever the design is. Just very gently pull it a little bit. It won't hurt you. Now we reach to the first. So what we have to do now, we have to go into the middle. Okay, and we have to make a big bridge again from here to here. Now this is gonna be our little beehives, the second part, second line, second row. And then now again, we're gonna just do regular stitch. Maybe I should do this, finish it up, and come continue around, but let me do it again, couple more, because I know it will take time for you to watch, but I will make sure the important parts, you'll see it and you will know it. Now we came here, now we reach to the seeds. We go into the middle, the thread is always on, the back part, you'll hold it and you twist it from under to up, and you make big bridge. Now you have to jump to the next. This Armenian needle lace, really, it's so relaxing for me. Since I've been doing hair or salon, anytime that I had time, I always kept it with me, took it to my salon, and between my free time, always I was working. And I was teaching a little bit to some of my customers. They were admiring. Okay, my thread is gone. So, and somebody was asking me, how do I wash my needle lace? You put them into the soapy water and you let it soak. And very gently, you just rub it with your clean hands. You cannot take it and scrub it each other. It's a very delicate needle lace it is. So, and I hope you don't make a mess, but in case, like I said before, in case if you cannot get rid of the oil or the color, it loses the color, like let's say sometimes it gets yellow patches, what you can do, you can make it tea bag, you can make it like an off color, off white color, or you can boil an whichever, like a how they call, onion shell or tea bag, whichever color do you want, you can do that. But it's whiter it is. I think it's pretty. For me, that's what I like, but it's preference, whatever you like. So now again, we came here in the middle. So we're going to do big bridge for the beehive, and then we just jump next. And here we go, another one. So now I'm going to go and finish this, which is not so much, but you know what? Let's do it together. And we'll see how it's going to look. So anyway, you take your time or you work with me, go around again. Just make sure that more or less you make the seeds kind of even, so it looks very nice for you. All right, now, there you go. When you just do regular seed, it kind of grows much quicker. When you make the design, the designs takes a little time, but it will look for you very beautiful. All right, so like I said, don't forget to put your bell in case if you notice new designs, you can see them and you can work. And anybody has any question you want to ask, you can always write and I can explain you for the next show that I do, the next video that I do. I can repeat and talk and tell. We just have to have a patience with this kind of Armenian needle laces. When it's smaller, it kind of go a little bit faster. Bigger it gets, then it takes a little bit more time. That's where you need to have more patience. All right, now we go in the middle again. There you go. All right. Now here I'm going to explain you one more thing, and then I'm going to do it alone, and then when I come around again, I will show you. All right, now we're going to, this is our second row for the beehives. Okay. Now, when you're doing the last seeds, come a little bit forward here because we're going to make blind now, so we don't want to make it too tight. All right, now you will see, now again over here we have to put 3 seeds now. That's 1, that's 2, and this is 3. Now when we go to the next, we're gonna blind it again. We're gonna put her over and we're gonna make 3 seeds again. All right, that's 1, that's 2, and this is 3. Now we're gonna blind it again. When we go to the next, the thread is on the back part, it doesn't go under, it goes on top. That's where we do the blinding. And now we're gonna do regular seeds. That's 1, that's 2, now I'm going to go do it again around by myself, and when I come here I'm going to show you what we have to do. All right, now I went all around that you will see it. See, when you have a black towel like this under your material, you can see the designs better. So all right, now that we went round, now we have to not jump in the middle, but we're going to go to the next to it. You remember we did like 3 little baby seeds, so we're gonna go to the first seeds now, and we're gonna make regular seed. We're gonna do the same seed as we did, and then we'll go in the middle. Try to make it not too small but not too big, and then from here we have to jump to the other one. So this is becoming like a little beehives. And then we're going to go on top of it. So the design, it's going to be 1, 1, 2, 1. And then we're going to do regular seeds. And then we're going to start from the middle of the beehives, another one to do, if you want to do it. If no, this is the design it will be. So now, once you jump to the middle one here, you're going to go to the next and make a small seeds, regular seeds what I mean, and then you just go again regular 5 seeds or 6 seeds, whatever we have over here. We're just going to do regular, except this one, which is going to be in the middle. So it's going to be 1, 1, 2, 1. All right, so we're going to start again. You always know how to do it. Put in the back, go wherever you ended up, on top, be from behind, and make a loop and pull it out. There you go. And then you want to secure once, because later on when you go on top, it's going to be safe. It won't come apart, which it doesn't, but just days, months, years go by, whatever, you don't want them to get loosened. So now we did the seeds. Later on we will cut the thread. Now you have to go to the first seeds and just do the regular little seeds. There you go. And then you go to the middle one. Again, you do regular. There you go. And from the middle, you have to jump to the next middle. And you have to make it like a bridge again, because later on we're going to do little seeds just right here, the 3 little seeds. Those are going to be regular seeds. Now I'm going to go to the next over here, because we don't want any bridge. So we're going to make a regular stitch, little seeds, and then we were going to go jump to the next. This is a little bit too big. And then we're going to go to the next. So now I'm going to go around and finish it, because it's going to take time, but you understood what I'm saying. Let me do it one more time so you will know what's happening here. So we're going to do the regular seeds. All right. Oh, what I wanted to say, like sometimes when you are like, let's say that you did the seeds, sometimes I'm going to pull this way so I can show you that when, for example, if I'm going to jump from here to here, it's going to be big seeds and I don't want it. So what we have to do, you go in the same place and you add extra seeds. And like I said, when the needle lace, it starts to grow, you don't want the same amount of seeds. It's not going to get bigger. It's going to start to become like a cup like this. So you have to add seeds to make it flat, to stay flat for you. So now that we did this, we're going to jump to the next from the beehive. Okay, then in the middle, this is the middle one that we usually jump. We go to the middle, we do regular seeds, and then we jump to the next. And we do a little bridge, because when we go around, we're going to make 3 seeds in it. And then we're going to go next to the little seeds, and we're going to make little one. All right, there you go. And then we're going to make again regular seeds. And now I'm going to go kind of around, and I'm going to show you how it's going to be, because it's going to take time. So let me finish it and come again. All right. All right, now I went round again and I reach to the beginning over here. So again, the way we always do, we go to the bridge again, to the top, and we have to blind this. And then again, we're going to make 3 little seeds. There's one again. This is 2. And this is 3. Today I'm getting a little bit nuts on my threads. All right, Now see, this is 3. Now I'm gonna do blind again. I blind it and I go to the next. See, now you see over here the design, which is like a little beehive. 1 step, 2, second step, third step. You see it? And then you're gonna go just do a regular, let me untangle my thread. And now we're gonna do just regular stitches. And now I wanna say again, because bigger it gets, we don't wanna make our seeds bigger. What we have to do, we have to always add another seed between seeds. Like let's say I do it here too. This is a kind of a lesson I'm giving it to you. We'll push it this way, so we'll have more space here. And you add another seeds into the same seeds. So this way, your needle lace, it won't be like a cup. When you add it, it won't be so much noticeable, because when you work on top of each other, it will blend, it will cover it for you. So now we're gonna do this regular seeds. All right, here we come. Another one here. Now we came to the part wherever the bridge is. You pull your thread a little bit this way, and if you see it's too big, pull it the other side and add a little bit, one more. But now that we're here, we're gonna blind it again. This is the bridge part, the big part. You put your needle, thread is always on top like this, and you blind it and pull it to the left, and then make 3 little seeds again. That's 1, that's 2, that's 3. And then you blind it again over here next to it. And then you go, you do your regular seeds again. That's 1, 2, even though you don't need to count, you just do regular seeds. See, now if you see here it's kind of too big, you can always add, because if I jump here and if I pull my thread to the right, even though if I pull my thread like this, still it's going to be big. So what do? I'll just go in the same place. I will go into the same place and I will add another seeds over there. So what it will do, it will balance it, and your needle lace, it will start to stay nice and flat. It won't be wavy unless you want to make the wave, but it won't look good until it grows up. And then you can do it in case if you want to hang it, you want to put on the table and you want to hang it the ends. So now I'm at the end again. Here I come, and I will do blind, and I will add 3 seeds again. That's 1, that's 2, and that's 3. And then you'll do blind again. So now I'm sure you got the idea of this design. I want to show you. And in case, like I said, if it pulls it, you can just put your finger, hold it like this, and just very gently you open it. So this is the design. It will be with the little beehives. There's here 1 little beehive, here second. And when you continue to do regular stitch, it will show it even better, because those are big seeds and those are little seeds. You will see the design, how pretty it's gonna look. Let's say you finished it this line, you wanna do it again, you'll start from the middle. So it will be 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and then you will have it into the middle between the needle laces. So, well, I hope you try this and you will succeed. I hope you could have seen it. I should put it here. Like you see here, again, I wanna show you. So in case if you want to do it again, you can go 1 round, regular seeds like this, and then you can go between the little beehives that it's like a new bee starting to make the hive. You can start again from the middle. You don't have to count anymore because it's already, you have the measurement. All you have to do between them, another one, and it's going to look very pretty for you. Well, thank you for watching again, and I hope if you need any help, you need question, you can always ask, and I will see you next time with a new design. Bye bye. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this channel. I want to thank to all my patrons on patreon.com for their support to make my channel possible. Thank you.